Hello everybody, welcome back to Tricky Rick's Basin Bar. Now, I don't know if you all figured this out. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But I ain't been down here in a while, you know what I'm saying? Ain't been working, ain't been, well, I was going to say ain't been working, ain't been drinking, but I haven't been drinking, but I haven't been working because I'm retired. Anyway, I got me a new little buddy to help me out at Tricky Rick's. Charlie, this is Charlie. Charlie, say hi. Anyway, this is my new little buddy. He's a cockapoo. He's 7 months old, and we're still working on potty training and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if we can get a cocktail in between going outside. So just a second. There you go, Charlie. All right, buddy. Here's the thing. I went to the store the other day. Went over to Wally World, and they had watermelons on sale. So I thought, you know what, I better pick me up a little bit, you know, a little bit of watermelon, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of summer. So I did. I got me a watermelon and cut it all up, and I thought, man, I got it here. Might as well take advantage of it and use it for a drink. So I started looking, and I found me a recipe for a watermelon mojito, which I thought was pretty cool. So we're gonna give that a shot. Now, I didn't really know a lot about mojitos. I mean, I've had them, and they're okay. I mean, I like them, you know. But I really never knew a lot about them. But so the drink or the concoction of the mojito came about right around the 16th century, and it was originally a medicinal tonic called the El Draque. Yeah. It was named after the English explorer Sir Francis Drake, and it was used to cure scurvy and dysentery. And I'm thinking, Charlie, that's not the bathroom. Anyway, I'm thinking if you got dysentery, you probably kind of scurvy. You know what I'm saying? But you could use this, or they used this, the El Draque. To cure scurvy and dysentery. But the name mojito, came from it's derived from a Cuban spice called the mojo. Now, all I know is this: sometimes I got mojo working, and sometimes I ain't. I'm gonna see if we can get the old mojo working tonight. We're gonna come up with something worth drinking. Hold on a minute. There we go. That's a red light. Just forget that it's red. And anyway, so what we need for our watermelon mojitos, we need. Well, here we go. Well, first off, we got to have some crushed ice. We'll do that. There we go. Crushed ice. But we're gonna need about 2 ounces or so of white rum. Tonight I'm using Bacardi Superior, because, you know, why would you use Bacardi Inferior? You know what I mean? So that's what we're using there. About 2 ounces or so. You know what I mean? All right, I need, we're going to need 3 to 4 ounces, 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. If I can, there we go. There we go, 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. We're going to need about a half a teaspoon, if I can get this damn, here we go, of honey. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, if it's watermelon and it's mojito, what do you need honey for? Well, I have no idea. That's just what it said. So that's what we're going to do. But boy, this honey sticks to the... Come on, honey. Come on. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got about a half a cup, or about 1 cup, I guess, of watermelon slices or pieces. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to muddle them all up and get them all mushy and juicy and crunched all up in there. All right, so we got that. We're going to get about 6 or 8 mint leaves. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go with 7. What do you think of that? There we go. And we're going to mush that up again with the, muddle it, with the mint and the watermelon. There we go. Here we go. So, we need about a half an ounce of lime juice. So let's get this going. It's right here. All right, so we got about half an ounce of lime juice we need. So we're going to throw our lime in there. Oh yeah. Now this is a juicer right here. Come on, get in there. There you go. You really can't beat a little fresh lime juice, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty, so we've got that. Alright. Now, we need some crushed ice. So I got some ice here in my ice crusher. And we're gonna crush this some ice. Alright. And we're gonna put that in our Collins glass. There we go, a little crushed ice in there. Alright. Alright, there's that. We'll take that, get that out of the road. Alright, now we're going to put our little concoction in here. We're going to mix it up a little, get it nice and chilled. There we go. And we'll strain it into our Collins glass. All right. We need some club soda or sparkling water. And I happen to have sparkling water here. There's that. All right. We'll get us a nice little watermelon chunk and a sprig of mint for a garnish. Let's give this a shot. Lord Almighty, if this don't get your mojo working, ain't nothing will. You know what I'm saying? Get out to the pool, get out to the river, to the ocean, to the living room. Who cares? Get somewhere. Get your watermelon mojito and chill out. That's nice. All right, so now that we've got our watermelon mojito, I'm gonna have to sit down and take it easy, chill out, and take the rest of eating off. You know what I'm saying? So next time, until we get together again to make another cocktail, this is Trick Rick saying, get your mojo working, baby. I'm gonna see you when I see you. Good night.